It's a little frosty outside. There's a little bit of snow here and there, right? I got a code and it went away immediately. Anyway, I keep getting an airbag light come on right there when you turn the car on. See that light? So I keep getting these notifications and that light comes on and it goes off and it comes on and goes off. As soon as I turned the camera off, airbag light came right back on, and as you see, it just turned off again. So we're going to have the live data up on the airbag stuff on the K10, and we're going to see, doing some wire wiggle tests, what's causing that.
Brian's Mobile One.
Got everything all staged up the night before, so we are defrosted. The truck isn't freezing cold. All the snow's melted off. Here is our weapon of choice for today. Going to be using the K10 on this. That goes there. This goes here. Let's see if we can figure this thing out while we keep getting this airbag popping up all the time. All right, that's plugged in. Power this guy up. Get our key in the on position. All right, so this is all getting going. We're going to do the intelligent diagnostics. It's going to do the lottery thing. That just connected. That didn't take very long. Any airbag light today? Nope. It's not showing just yet. Looks like we've discovered who we are. We are a 2014 Ram 2500. So click OK. This is already popped up and going. I love how stinking fast this thing is. It's awesome. So we have airbag stuff, so that's occupant restraint. I wish I'd just say SRS. That would be cool. So we go to here, hit enter. We're going to read our fault codes and see what we got. DTC information, and looks like we've got B00 2013 left side seat deployment squib, one circuit open stored. So we go to data stream. Let's see, thorax bag left, that's in the seat on this one. I think that's what we're looking for, so we'll choose that and hit OK. Graph. Well, let's crawl under the seat and do some wire wiggle testing, see if we can track this down. Sweet, we're up and running, off to the races. I'm gonna get under the seat and see if we can find where the open is. So the airbag is for this side. We're looking under the seat for any yellow wiring or what harnesses there are, deciding if I'm going to go front side of the seat or back side of the seat. You can do luggage mode and lean it up like that, which is nice sometimes. All right, so we're going to be wiggling this and watching that. So we get in here and wiggle our wires on this plug. Anything with the yellow wire is going to be for your airbag stuff. I need to get in here and see what's going on back there. Might be easier to do this from the back seat. That's the luxury of working on a four-door in this case. Oh boy, yeah, this thing's been sitting out in the frozen. Is this leaking? Let's see it leaking. Let's see here. So we got a yellow connector here. Tracing this. You can see we've got this connector that goes up into the seat. And then we've got the rest of it going up there. Sometimes if you get cheap wire, you'll have a broken wire or there'll be corrosion or something. We just got 2 pins for a squib on this, and that goes up into it. So let's look at our tablet. Ooh, we got a little drop right there. So you see these low ones right here. These are where it's a baseline of 2.24 or something. And then you see it drop down right there when I was wiggling on it. And now it's continuing to drop down. So the connector problem that we're having is most likely going to be this one right here. And that stands to reason because there's been a bunch of junk under the seat and a bunch of potential for corrosion, you know, water and wetness from feet. So it would either be this connector here, most likely causing an open, or it would be this one. We wiggled that one. I didn't get anything up there. And we wiggled this one and we got those drops. All right, flashlight here. See if we can get this to come undone. Boom. Bottom fell out of it. Airbag light came on. Gonna plug it back in. So we know we're in the right neighborhood, right connector, and we've seen some stuff bumping on it. Let's go back out to here and check, see if there's any new codes. Nope, same code, same thing. Left side seat deployment squidge, circuit open, stored. So that is where our problem is. Let's look at that, see if there's any corrosion on it. All right, so we're gonna go back in, open that up. You gotta be careful not to set this off for cross pins or anything, but these pins look like they're good. I don't see any corrosion on anything. Everything looks pretty clean. See if we can get the gold color to shine there. All right, looking at our graph, we can see that there's slight variation, but nothing enough to cause the airbag light to come on. We look underneath here, we can see that there's a wire. This is what I'm concerned about right here. This wire right here, if I can grab it, this wire right here is, I shouldn't have things under the seat, but like everybody else, I try to haul all the crap that I can. You see the wire goes up to here and then back down. It's got the connector just dangling. It's not secured to anything. You can see that there's not, I mean, there's a way you can have it attached here, but I don't see, is it supposed to be attached to something down here? I don't see anything. It's just dangling. So we'll give it a wiggle test. Give it the skibbity pap like we're a cat.
Skibbity pap, my boy, man. Skibbity pap.
See if we can get anything to come up on here. Just, oh, there we go. So we'll just give it a good spanking and see if we can get some consistency. Yep, that's our problem right there. So most of the time it's on, but every so often, I mean, if I go up and down like we're on a bumpy road, it doesn't do anything. That's okay. But if I go side to side, yep, it's the side to side that gets you. There you go. Yeah, I think I just heard a dinging at the dash. There's your problem. We'll see about pulling the seat out and getting it done, but that is where our problem is, and for good reason. It's easy to see why that's the case. So we're not alone. We've had a bunch of other people have the same thing. You look at this and it's unplugged under seat, new circuit code set, driver's seat belt, can't see. Seat connectors apart, dielectric grease. Apparently that is a bad design and it's not just this truck. So I've got some wire loom to protect the wire, and I've got this structural type double-sided zip ties. Shouldn't take too many. So let's do it then. So these yellow plugs and all this wiring and stuff, like, it's just got tape on it. Should have some freaking loom on it in my opinion. That's how I'd want it on my trucks. That's what I'm gonna do. Kind of 90. I'm just sliding it in, and then at the end you just work it up as far as you can to that point there. I would like to get it around that, but we'll just have to see. Let's get in there, see how far we can zoom. So we've got our seatbelt sensor that senses the occupant if they're heavy or not, for how hard they hit the airbag. These airbags are actually pretty freaking amazing. So what I've learned in going over and doing consulting, they give me access to the data. You have to have a special scan tool above dealer grade where it takes the capture after car's wrecked. It stores that data and it'll override it, but it's basically like the black box on an aircraft, and it'll show steering angle sensor, it'll show all the cool stuff. It'll show the speed, and you'll have graph data, tables of data basically, where it'll show just the speed right before impact, if they touch the brake pedal, and if so, how far before the airbag sensor went off or any impact or whatever. So you've got T0, which is time of impact, and you have count back in milliseconds or whatever before that. And that's all on your airbag computer. Like, the new stuff's so freaking cool. So I've got it all squared away. We turn this on, it checks all the system. You see the airbag light's on, airbag light goes out, and preheater because it's freaking cold out here. Anyway, that's all squared away. I'll show you how it turned out with the loom on the bottom. So I've got the loom up to here so that it's protected against chafing. I did a ring around a couple of different pieces of metal so that the loom can slide. I didn't attach it to the wire so it can slide on the wire, so if anything's being chewed on, but you can see how the wire is all cleared away from anything that would be under there, the way it's run. And then I've got the plug zip tied to the bottom of the seat structure, so that way it doesn't move, doesn't rattle around, doesn't flop, and things can't really chafe it. I would do this higher and out of the way too, but as you can, let's see, throw this in there. But as you can see, when you move the seat, that wire has to be able to sweep and move. So the best I could do is get it so that it's off to the right hand side so that it doesn't make contact with things. So in summary, if you need a side impact airbag, you probably need to have the wires work when it's being skibbity papped from the side. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click like so other people can find it. They can enjoy it too. And if you know somebody that owns a truck and is having this airbag problem, or before it has an airbag problem, even better, be sure to share the video with them. Thanks so much for watching to the end. Love you guys. Appreciate your support.
Bonus footage at the end.
Let's see what you got. Good job. Lean downhill. Reach way downhill. Keep your gloves in front of you. Good job. Yeah. That's good.